Ach schon. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Wait. Ah, there we are. There is Baldur's Gate. Thank you for the sub. 40. It's turning 40. Can't believe it. Let's get into the game. It's time for Act 3. Oh man. Been waiting to get to Baldur's Gate for so long. Oh God. Which is weird. I subbed last week, but I got cancelled for some reason due to payment error. Okay. Maybe they did something with like their whole financial system, because I got like a little pop-up that I had to enter some tax information. Otherwise, I will not get paid anymore. So I did that as well. Maybe they switched something up. I don't know. Okay. Did we long rest? We did. So what do I do now? Everybody is ready to go.
No time to waste.
Shadowheart is completely filled up.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Azelle craves blood.
Come on, let's go.
And Karlak wants to go as well. Karlak, we're hiding your helmet. I want to see your face
Not as bad as it could.
when I talk to you. There's a broom. It would be really cool if you could just use whatever as a weapon. Isn't that improvised? Improvised melee weapon. But that's only throwing it, right? Or is that actually hitting somebody? I'm not. I will not do that. I refrain.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Oh, hi.
What's up, Karlak? Are you ready? For Act 3? We're going to Baldur's Gate.
One day I'll catch a break.
Hello, Fanyo. How's it going, my buddy? Do you like telekinesis? Would you like to get telekinesed all the way into this barrel? Oh, everyone! Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where's Jaheira? Whoa. Why did Jaheira go for Scratch? Temporarily hostile. Why? Why did Scratch turn aggressive? Oh, telekinesis is such a good spell. So fun. It's throwing people with magic. What more can you ask for? Okay. We're fully rested. Everybody has their buffs. I don't think we're going to be drinking any elixirs today, so let's just leave camp. Where are we going to end up? Oh, we're at the foot of the Moonrise Towers. Okay. I think we're done. Road to Baldur's Gate. I wonder if that's the only path. Can I go back to... I can't go back to Act 1 anymore? All the waypoints are gone. Guess we're going to Baldur's Gate.
The heart of the Absolute alive.
What?
Thanks to you, you did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead. and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Okay. I already... we got a bunch. We got
You
some.
have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jahira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
We need a dwarf. We don't have a dwarf ally. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city? I will build an army to rival the Absolute.
Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
Dope.
Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Dope. Let's go. Oh, I want to go to Baldur's Gate, please.
Free of shock. I hope I can say the same of myself.
Okay. Shadowheart. Nobody. You're gonna be a half orc man today.
No one stops
Let's go to Baldur's Gate.
over than through. The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Let's go. You're about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Sure. This time I actually feel confident.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over.
Ooh.
Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Ooh. Oh. Oh wow. We did that. Friendship did that. And Eldritch Blast did that. Even, oh wow, Lizelle is smiling. I can't believe it. You know you've done good when you made the alien smile. And how's it going, Bob? I can't fucking believe it. We're gonna have Baldur's Gate in sight. I think. I have no idea. Okay. What's that? Is that a... Oh, it's the emo kid. The like mid-40s emo kid. Oh, he's getting painted. Who's that?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were
Flaming
interrupted.
Fist. Huh.
Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir.
What the fuck?
Sir.
Oh, okay, I see.
Your plan.
Okay. I was like, okay. She's cool.
Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we
Oh, is
give
that
them
our
a
party
welcome.
name? Prison bearers?
Itch to peel you, to split your skin.
Me
to
when I see an
your
orange.
skull shine in the light.
No, not that.
Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
She's like my favorite villain so far. Ketheric was a bit... Like, I didn't see him until the final fight. And that other guy... Hello? Okay. There we are. Where are we? Are we close to Baldur's Gate? Climb up there, Tabaluga. Take a look.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. One sleep away.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the Dusk Hill. That's the bridge. Oh. Oh, I can't believe it. Worm's Lookout. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a... Oh my god. That's gonna be a huge map. Like, if we can go down there... I don't know how it works. Maybe this is only like a little... hideout place. This is so cool. Oh my god. So that's Worm's Crossing. That's like the river goes along here. Oh yeah, you can actually see it. Here goes the river. Down there in that direction somewhere is Elturel. Maybe that is already Elturel. I think it's a bit further away. Probably can't see each other. And then you go behind the hill. And that's like the eastern entrance to Baldur's Gate. I can't fucking believe it. He's finally here. This took weeks. It's literally took weeks. There's people finishing this game in like 15 minutes. And I take weeks to get to Baldur's Gate. But it helps with the immersion. Like, I feel like I've been on a journey up until this point. Let's have a little chat with everybody. Jahira.
If you have business to conclude before we march, have it done. The road to Baldur's Gate is long.
Well, I can already see it. I can see it, Jahira. What's Shadowheart doing here? He's gone. He's haunting me. And taunting me. He's haunting me. Where am I going? What am I doing? Let's go talk to Shadowheart. How's it going, Aki? Hope it's going well. I hope you're feeling better than me. I have a terrible toothache. And I'm gonna see a doctor tomorrow.
Less pleasant aspects.
And I suspect I gotta get my wisdom teeth removed. Because that's the part that's hurting. Do you have...
What's on your mind?
How am I holding up? Like, how do you feel, Shadowheart?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
You mean a Dragonborn? Oh, there's more. Don't worry. Gazelle?
I'm listening.
Good talk. Where's Karlach? Karlach is sleeping outside. Oh, she's still here. The Moon Maiden lady. Asterion has something to say. Ooh.
I was just thinking, you know, for a while there, I thought there was something between us. I know you felt it too, but it blew out, didn't it? Can't capture lightning in a
Wait, what?
I guess, no matter how much you want to.
Wait, what?
No hard feelings, of course. That's life.
But... Wait, what? Karlach just broke up with me. I mean, I tried finding somebody to fix your thing so I can touch you. Look how sad Tabaluga is. But okay, I accept that. And I guess I'm gonna hit on somebody else now. See you later, Karlach. How dare you. Hey you have a vagina, right?
My resplendence honors yours.
Is that a yes? How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead three are
I can't
visible.
believe Karlach
The
broke
dead
up with
two
us.
Remain. You must face them. I will help.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
So... Are you... Solune's daughter? And single?
Do I not radiate with my mother's bright? There can be no doubt. I am of her
Okay.
silvered flesh.
Okay, we asked for that. Tabaluga is quick to move on. If he doesn't get the same emotional commitment from the person that he's dating, then he moves on.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador.
Wait, what?
And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
Oh, we killed the guy, right?
To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I
It's
think
so
we should track down
silent.
my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
You're such a handful, buddy. You're cuckoo crazy.
I know, I'm a real delight, but we're in danger. And we will have to face the other Spawn at some point. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Okay, Asterion. Cool. So we're gonna have to deal with that in Baldur's Gate. Halcyon! Where's Faniel?
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support.
Okay, have you received any word from the Grove since the Rite of Thorns? Oh shit.
None. The Grove has cut itself off from the world to jealously guard its own little pocket of nature. No one shall ever enter or leave again. And I have been evicted from the very place I was charged to safeguard. A telling summary of my time as Archdruid, perhaps.
I'm sorry.
Still, perhaps I can yet serve nature in another way, once our journey has ended. I can only pray that the Oak Father grants me new purpose.
You could turn into a donkey and carry our shit. How am I holding up in your estimations? Like, I'm the reason why his whole world collapsed.
Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
That doesn't sound too optimistic. So tell me something about you.
What would you like to know?
How did you become a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him.
What?
It was Daniel, of course.
Oh.
Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
That's cool. Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature?
What?
I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time.
Okay.
And I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
Huh. You turn into a bear and you like honey. So what do you whittle? Can you make a little like action figure of me out of wood?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
Oh. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
Please stop saying, I live in mortal fear of krakens. Why is that my only option? But ducks are cute. Ducks are amazing. Oh yeah, I'm afraid of tentacles.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime.
That was a good talk. Do you know Jaheira by chance? She's a yeah. They're both druids.
Only
Yeah.
by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorn, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
What could you learn from? No, let's get them to hook up. You must find she's so hot, right?
There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Perhaps the Rite of Thorns could have been avoided. It is hard to say.
You should
At
go talk to
least now
her.
we can
Go talk to
benefit from
her.
her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Imagine the things you could do with her. God, 2 druids. How are you doing? Oh, Scratch has a little tent. Hello, buddy.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
How have you been? What are you gonna do in Baldur's Gate? Are you gonna go to the red light district, Scratch? Are you gonna get yourself a bitch? Who's a good boy? Alright. Do we long rest again? Does the game want us to long rest or do we leave? I don't think I can just leave this place, right? Oh, Withers! You can join us by the campfire, mate. I mean, we've been sleeping around you this entire time.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
No, all good. Thank you. I guess we sleep here. If that's what we're supposed to do. Sleep time.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves.
Damn.
Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you.
Oh,
Will you
damn.
liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Oh, shit. I will succeed where the chosen will fail. I will dominate the world. No. When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right. That sounds good.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Huh? Who's that? Wait, what? Wait, what?
You're under attack. Help me.
Oh my god. Who are these guys? What is escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control? 3 turns remaining. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, what? Okay, Lizelle. You can give us a little Misty Step. Are those monks? They got no weapons. Yeah, those are monks for sure. No armor, no weapons. Oh, they're pretty high level monks. Let's go chop 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 on this guy. Okay. Alright. Action search. That's okay.
Ready for another round?
Karlak. You give us a little rage. We get the intangible spirit one.
Jimmy on the go.
I always forget that one when I have it. And you go reckless. Wait, what is that weapon that we have on Karlak? Blade of the Oppressed Souls. Why do we have that on her? +1. Oh, you get a skill with that too. Crowning Strike. Adds Crown of Madness to the target. What does Crown of Madness do again? Instilled with Magical Madness will attack the nearest creature other than the spellcaster. Okay, some kicks against Lizelle. Unarmed strike, that's fine. So many hits. This one's dashing. Ooh. Oh, he removed it.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Okay, I'm working on it. Let's do another Misty Step. We could do a little Moonbeam action. But I can only do that once per per long rest. Don't we have... We don't really have anything we can like split up and hit multiple people with, huh? Do I just have to go there, or do I have to... You know what? Shadowheart is like, fuck y'all, I'm going in. Oh, that's all it took. Well, that's easy. What's happening? Oh god.
That orb is about to erupt!
Wait, it's a fucking gift. What are they doing here? There's even more. They know how to do parkour. God damn it, we got no chance. Stop punching it. Oh shit. What does that do again? I don't remember. I don't remember why this thing is important. But there it goes. What is happening?
Help me! I'm under attack!
Oh shit. Can I just Eldritch Blast from up here? Get blasted. Gotcha. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Oh wow. Oh yeah, we got like the insane jump distance. So the intellect devourers are on our side. Let's just chop away at that person. So we don't have a time limit on that one. Means we just gotta beat him up. Warlock, you can do a big jump. Can you just take... Oh, you can't pick up a GIF monk? Too heavy? That can't be. Reckless. And another reckless. Oh, 1 hit point. Go get him! Go get him, boys! Can somebody go for the... There we go. Thank you. Crit. Amazing. Shadowheart. Dex saves are not really gonna work against these guys. That's also just an attack roll. Let's do a first level guiding bolt on that person. And it's a miss. Then we're just gonna move through and act like nothing happened. Tabaluga goes in for the kill. Oh, never mind. I have no more actions.
Friend of death, you will be cleansed.
It's only 1 hit that went through. What the hell was that? What was that move? That was insane. Chop. And chop.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay, short rest. Let's quickly gather the loot. Sylvan stone. A planetar feather. Oh shit. What does that turn into? A planetar feather. A fungal bamboozler. Oh man. We don't need elixirs. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Let's make 2 superior healing potions, because why not? Let's quickly see what they had. Peridot. Kirin hair. That's pretty rare. Let's keep moving. So the like huge alien god skull orb blew up.
The skull. Come to the skull.
And okay, where's it Yep. I'm trying, game. I'm trying. I'm nervous. I don't know what's happening. Who the fuck is that? The Emperor. Hello? Save the game, Aaron. Save the game. Hello, Emperor? What the fuck is happening? Who's that? Oh shit. Monks are OP, man. Who the hell is that?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
No.
Are in danger.
No, I remember you.
Is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
Wait, what?
I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
But you were hot in my dreams. Hey, that's manipulative. Prove it. Prove it that you're... Yeah, I want to see proof.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove.
I did.
You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage.
I did do that.
You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you.
Okay.
Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof.
What's up, Flex?
Now, help me.
Okay, sure. What do I do? What do I... I'm gonna read his mind. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna get all the luck that I can. What's his mind say?
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts.
I'm sorry.
Directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Yeah, show me. Show me.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this.
What's he doing?
As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight.
Sure. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
We can turn the tide.
Let's go. Let's go for it. Keep getting distracted. That's perfect. Chief of Orpheus's honor guard. Wait, what? Those are the Orpheus people. I don't want to kill them. Hey, Emperor, have you read the book with Orpheus? Isn't Orpheus the good guy? Ah, shit. Orphic favor. While within 60 feet of Prince Orpheus, the infected... Wait, is he here too? That is Orpheus! Oh my god. Lizelle. Can you believe it? The book is real. Palek. No, let's start with Lizelle. Lizelle, you're gonna get in there. Like these guys are against Flakith, right? Let's go. Nice. But they are hella tanky. God damn. Hello, Ushi. He's a friend, I think. I trust him for now.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I trust him. Let's rage. Then... Oh, we got the difficult terrain one. And I can't move that much anymore. God damn it. I'm gonna dash. I'm just gonna dash in there. And Karlik's gonna take some punches. And give them difficult terrain. They're immune to difficult terrain. Cool. I'm just making it harder for my allies. Take those punches, Karlak. Amazing. Shadowheart. I want you to Misty Step. Oh, there's somebody up there. What are you doing? You're just standing there. Like you're about to let me into a nightclub. Like this. Why are you just standing there like this? Are there more? Oh. Who the fuck is... Okay. Can we get right next to her? There we go. And then you're gonna... Oh, we can't throw her. And we can't do a shove. Do we have a spell? We have a spell. Flame Strike is not gonna work. Why is shoving not an action? Divine Strike. Let's go Divine Strike with poison. Of course not. Don't break the rock. Don't do it. Embrace of the Inferno. What the hell was that? Okay. Shadowheart got knocked down. What are we gonna do? Can't I Misty Step as well? Is that not a thing that we were able to do? No, we don't got Misty Step. Oh, and I didn't cast any of my spells on me before going into this. Great. I'm gonna chuck a Potion of Speed. Then I'm gonna run over here. I didn't even do the pact binding on my weapon. I didn't do anything. So that means Eldritch Blast. 1-2. Pop hop. And let's do a little... Who can we chuck away with telekinesis? Can I just chuck her into nothingness? Or that guy? I can chuck him far, but not just into a hole. Okay, then we're not doing that. Then we're going to... Oh, mate. Oh, let's do the stage fright thing. Okay, they have stage fright. What does that do again? I don't remember. They have disadvantage on attack rolls and take 2d6 psychic damage each time they miss. And that's... Unless they're immune to psychic damage, they have resistance. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. I'm a little rusty. We're gonna be moving back here. Levitate. Okay, he's levitating over there. Mind Blast. That guy is stunned. Okay, okay. Miss. Another miss. They just keep taking damage. Each time they miss. That's amazing. So we are still raging. We're going reckless. Let's just focus that guy. One hit. Bleeding hit. There we go. 18 damage and bleeding. And then I can shove his ass. Let's go. Lizelle. Hunter's Mark. And then you chop chop. Crit. 37. Holy shit. And another one. 35. Dude, 70 damage with 2 melee attacks. Holy shit. That's insane. That is insane. Karlach keeps taking punches. That's fine. Shadowheart fell on her ass. How about... let's just moonbeam that lady up there.
Shall be done.
Couple ammo. And then I'm gonna hide like under her platform. And I could send out a little mass healing word. Let's go 4th level. That's gonna hit everybody. Let's go. And everybody's blessed for 2 turns. That was great. This guy's stunned. Moonbeam kicks in again. Hold person on Karlach. That's not good. Can we hit that person up there? Pop up. 1 hit point. Okay, we have a second action because of the potion of speed. Let's do one of the pops on that dude. Pop up. That lady up there is down. And we get Dark One's Blessing. That's temporary hit points. I'm not casting a spell. I'm doing pretty good. Dominated. Okay, this person gets to do nothing. Okay, more punches on Lizelle. And all of them are missing. And that person just keeps taking more damage for each punch that doesn't hit. Okay, Karlach. Ooh. Okay, one more chance. Oh, damn. Okay. Lizelle, you gotta do it. 1 down. Karlach leveled up. And another hit. You don't even need second wind. What level is Karlach? Is that level 10? Oh shit. We can do an action search. Fuck it. Get shot. And you're dominated right now. You're our only target. Can I still attack it? I can. Yeah, fuck it. 0 damage. And you get a Hunter's Mark. Shadowheart. You're gonna pump a big heal into Karlach. 18. And do a second level healing word as well. Dope. Not dominated anymore. But that was their turn. Hey, good job. Good job, buddy. Oh, I could have moved the moonbeam. Completely forgot about that. Pop up. And pop up. God damn. And on level 10 we're gonna get 3 Eldritch Blasts. Holy shit! Did he cast Chain Lightning on one person? That's overkill. But that's Orpheus! That's the guy.
That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
That's true, though, yeah.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I prefer the other version of you. You were in the prison all this time. Why did you deceive me? I always suspected you were a mind flayer. I didn't. Okay, what's your name? Let's start with that.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance.
Wait, what?
I longed for more.
Huh?
That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
Okay.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work.
Oh, damn.
I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield.
Okay.
The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course, they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash.
Goddamn emo kid.
He tore me from my home.
He needs a
Brought me
haircut.
back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
He needs a very long straw. A very long straw, Flex. That's how he got through all these years. How are you going to tell me what this battle was about? How did you end up in here? Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony. Let's talk about the GIF in the sphere, because if that's Orpheus, like the Orpheus, that is a huge.
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication.
Damn.
It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave.
Ooh, infernal.
Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
I want to talk to the guy. Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison? Interesting, yeah. How did Gortash and the other chosen find out about the prison? Yeah, Vlaakith wanted us to get in here and kill our new tentacle friend.
Most certainly Orpheus.
But she probably meant Orpheus, yeah.
Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Damn. And you were locked up in here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus.
Huh.
I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Could we kill Orpheus and seize his power? But what if we... Like, if we free him, isn't he gonna fight Vlakiv for us? Isn't that a good thing? Oh, but then we turn into mind flayers, right?
That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
But what if I talk to him?
Do you feel Orpheus's revulsion? A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
God damn it.
The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree.
Wait, I didn't say anything.
But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you.
Wait, what?
As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Wait, what? Wait. Why are you saying that?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential.
Sounds like Idris Elba.
For a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence.
Wait.
You have seen what I can do.
I'm gonna let him talk and then I'm gonna Google
the same strength,
who's voicing him.
the same intelligence,
Because it kinda
the same
does.
devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Can I still wear the hat? Wait a second. Okay. The Emperor. Baldur's Gate 3. Voice. Who is it? Who is it? The Emperor. It's Scott Joseph. Scott Joseph. So, what do you think, Chad? Mind Flayer? Or no Mind Flayer? I'm kind of intrigued. I mean, we have like 15 tadpoles in our brain. Imagine the mind flayer that we could become. I I wonder what the rest of the party's gonna think. Don't turn around, Tabaluga. Don't look at their... Karlak doesn't seem to care. She broke up with us, by the way. She was just kind of like, yeah, the whole thing led to nothing. But I had no new options, and I could not cool her down, because the only guy that could do that died in Act 1. Okay, fuck it. I lost my girl. I guess it's time for a new start.
Scrub! Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
Are we doing it?
Hold out your hand.
I changed my mind.
As you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment.
I changed my mind.
Your mind
No, the moment I said yes, I knew it was a mistake.
How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Wait, we're still doing it? What is that? Another one?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Oh, there's a whole... There's a whole gang up here. Like, this guy is gonna... probe at the tadpole's intentions. Let's see if we can do that. Nope.
The tadpole prickles with excitement, its thoughts rampant and chaotic in its rush to communicate with you. It is impossible to discern any single intention.
So is this a special tadpole?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
Ooh. A rare treat. Let me open my mind to it before I eat it. How you doing?
Coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind...
Did I just squish it in my hand?
The tadpole's
Whoa.
essence courses through you.
Whoa.
Where it touches, your flesh
Whoa.
glowns, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
Whoa.
Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite.
Oh, thank you.
When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Half a Lithid. You have embraced Ceremorphosis and become half a Lithid. You can now unlock even more powerful psionics. Whoa. What is that? What does that even mean? First, Mage Armor. Speak with animals. No, not speak with that. Lizelle. Dexterity. Okay, let me... where's the menu for that? I have 8 tadpoles available. Wow. Oh, now we can get the... Okay. Invade a target's mind and disrupt its defenses. The target's AC is reduced by 1. If the target dies while its psyche is fractured, you can cast Shatter Psyche on another target. And that does the same thing and reduces AC by 2. Damn. What else do we have? Illithid Expertise. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation. I mean, we already have that. Except for intimidation, I think. Psionic dominance. When an enemy within 60 feet targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use a reaction to nullify the spell. Bruh. Going in. Black hole. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. 5 more black holes can be summoned after the spell's initial casting. Afterwards, you must short rest before casting it again. Bruh. Going in. Mind Sanctuary. What is that? Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Bruh. Fly. Fly to a target. I can just fly now? What? Mind Blast. Yes. Recast. You have discovered a marvelous adaptability within yourself. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed. Bruh. You literally have fly as basic movement. That's insane. Absorb intellect. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Displace a beast shape. Let's go. And I got one more. I guess the only thing I'm not taking is that one. Holy shit. So wait, I can just... I have so many more abilities now. Wow. Whee! Look at this gang. I don't have to jump anymore. I can just go whee! And it's by default when you accept a special tadpole. Oh wow. Okay, that's insane. Inscribed Githyanki Slate. What does that do in here? Symbolic drawings etched over a forgotten text. 2 figures. One an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil. His face twisted with wry charm. Their hands meet in exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Huh. But there's a devil involved.
Please.
Potion of healing. Great. We have not looted the other guys. This looks... This looks like a dig. Divine bone shard. That's a penis. And you can take this special tadpole even if you didn't take any others except for the one you get at the beginning. Silver band. Boots of uninhibited Kushigo. Additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. That's really good. Gonna... Oh, we can carry a lot more stuff. Why? Cock. Divine cock. I ate mine. So I couldn't give it to anybody else. Wait, I still have it? Nah. I merged with mine, didn't I? No, there it is. Astral Touch Tadpole. Oh shit. Shadowheart. Shadowheart, I bet $5 that you're not gonna eat this.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
Oh, okay. I mean... Lizelle?
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
Okay, Karlak? I mean Flying Barbarian.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
Oh, okay, then we're just gonna hold on to it, I guess. We're gonna drop this into some guy's ale at the first pub in Baldur's Gate. just gonna turn some rando into a mind flayer. Okay, Emperor. Hey, buddy. Before you leave, I wanna. Can I pickpocket him? Scroll of slow. Nice. Hey.
What do we have here?
He has stuff. Hey, buddy. Hey. Stop moving. Can't get to him. Should save the game before I do that. Thank you, Green Dragon. I was about to do...
That's interesting.
That didn't work. Doesn't affect him.
It's wonderful, doesn't it? You wear it well.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Okay.
What's hiding here?
There's some more stuff around here. Malice. Serpent Fang. Potion of Greater Healing. Lizelle Catch. Scroll of Stone Skin. Pretty good. This guy brought ribs to a fight in the astral plane. I respect that. Broken Shield. Another Potion of Superior Healing. Okay, do we talk to Mighty Orphan Power Stranger?
The orb hums with cerebral magic.
Can I not talk to...
Impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse.
Okay.
For the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Okay. So do I have these dark eyes now, or am I back to my normal eyes? Lizelle. Karlach. Shadowheart.
We can talk later.
Okay, I get it. We're leaving the astral. Bye, Emperor. That was fucking crazy. I thought we're just gonna walk into Baldur's Gate now. But nope. And we gotta find a merchant. We're carrying so much gear with us. We gotta find somebody. Okay. Lizelle, this was kind of intense and culturally important for you, right?
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
I wonder if you can give them the tadpole and then talk to them with it in the inventory to convince them. Like, if that's gonna change anything, if they're holding it? So, tell me what you know, Lizelle.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Oh.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of Vlaakiths. It even says it here.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own...
Oh, we got like dark veins and shit now. Whoa.
It was Kithrak Voss
We look like the
himself who
Joker.
slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
That sounds good. Then Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir.
4
If the
words,
Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the
they
Comet
would
must
kiss.
lead the way.
I'd like to talk about Orpheus. Have you ever thought about making use of the tadpole's power? I say, my brain fully consumed by tadpoles. So I have this funky tadpole, Lizelle. Are you in?
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less.
But I can fly now.
Feel the cold where once there was heat. The void where your soul once resided.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Connect with Lizelle's mind. Let her feel the sense of power coursing through you. Or I can just say, oh, don't worry about it, Lizelle. You can fly around and shit. It's pretty good. Gotta try it out. Oh, that does it. Thank God. I'm such a smooth talker.
Galik, the Elder Brain. It could be the harbinger of the grand design and the doom of the Githyanki. The end time of the 16 planes will be upon us, and the Astral would be the first to fall. Very well. I will accept what this damnable Geichrok has to offer. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet.
What does that mean? Wait, I can give it to her now? Oh shit.
What about him?
Okay, we can get more about Orpheus. I'm gonna talk to everybody and see if they're down for it, and then we're gonna consider who should actually get it. Because if it can make you fly, holy shit. It's so strong on anybody. Who are the hostile Gith in the prism?
Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished.
They can technically
in the
all
service of
get it.
Gith's son.
Oh, is it not a thing that you consume? Is it just like you touch it and you ask nicely and then you get the power? I regret their deaths. Why did Vlaakith keep him alive?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
You can either connect with it or eat it. I'm glad I didn't eat it. Why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now, if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Why do they call him the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people.
Oh.
Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Dope. That sounds kind of dope. Okay. Wait, what's happening?
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you.
She looks so concerned. Open your mind to it. Maybe she can detect thoughts. I mean, somebody has to hit it. Nope. Not Lizelle.
The tadpole prickles with excitement, its thoughts rampant and chaotic in its rush to communicate.
You know what?
It is impossible to discern any single intention.
I don't want to have the entire party tadpoled, because if that turns out to be a bad thing eventually, it would be bad. Let's go 50-50. And I feel like it would be in character for Lizelle. Like, she has no idea how this works. Like, she's so against it, so she's just gonna eat it.
What are you?
No, 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 no.
The tadpole's essence courses.
Oh my god!
Touches your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood.
Oh god, what is happening? Oh god, what have I done?
You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
Oh damn.
Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
She has some eyeshadow now.
But if you had opened your mind to it rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its.
No, it's fine. This is way more hilarious. Lizelle, you did it.
I'm listening.
How's it feel? Oh, I can't ask her. So if I go to Lizelle now and to elicit powers, so she gets all of these as well now? She gets fly. Oh, she does. Oh my god. So you get all of those base abilities. Transfuse health, psionic overload, force tunnel, concentrated blast. That's insane. I'm so proud of you, girl. Amazing. Let's go chat it up with the rest of the gang. So, Shadowheart.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is.
That's so cool.
But I digress.
I love her
Did
character
you want
arc.
something?
I think that special tadpole the Emperor offered us will increase our chances of success.
More likely it would just put a stop to us.
I mean, it's gone. Lizelle ate it.
Nothing to do with those
But
method powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
trust me, it's fine. It's a funky tadpole. It's fun.
Fine. I truly hope you're right about this.
You don't have to do it. I mean, it's gone. Lizelle ate it. Warlock. I'm still kind of sad that we're not dating Karlach anymore. We just didn't get a chance. It was not meant to be.
What's on your mind?
So, the tadpole thing, right?
Special tadpole? Bit of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? I don't even want a regular one.
That's fine.
You're talking about turning into what? A half squid? Then again, you can pull it off better than most.
All right. I'm just gonna convince, or DC is 7 on that check? Wow. She's easy to convince.
You've got to be kidding. You really want me to become a partial elite?
No, no, I just want you to be cool.
Decade in Avernus
With me and
punishment enough?
Lizelle becoming one. I mean, if we're done with this, we're done with this. Like, for good. Oh, shit. I'm gonna inspire that. There we go.
Oh, I'm that easy to manipulate, am I? Where's that bloody worm? Stick it in my eye before I change my mind.
No, no, no. Lizelle ate it. You're fine.
Hey, soldier.
You're fine. You don't need to eat anything. Okay. Let's do the level ups on Lizelle and Karlach. Level fucking 10. Ooh, we gain a fighting style. Archery is +2 to range attacks. Defense is +1 to AC. Protection. When you have a shield, no. We don't have that. 2 weapon fighting, we don't have. I guess we're going defense. AC +1. Then Lizelle is our AC tank. And Karlach. And she gains unstable backlash. While enraged, when you take damage or fail a saving throw, you trigger another wild magic effect that replaces the current one. That's just more chaotic. Sure. That's just more chaos. Can I talk to my dog? Wait. Where's my buddy? Did he run away? No, that can't be. Scratch. Puppy. Give Scratch the tadpole. Dude, Mind Flayer dog would be amazing. He's not here. I don't know where he went. Can I talk to Withers about the whole tadpole situation? Skellyman is not here as well. Okay, I guess we sleep. I just burst like into a Mind Flayer in the middle of the night. Okay, we're saving it. Wait. Shadowheart?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
Holy shit. I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it.
That looks so much
I
better.
have a lot to get used to.
Holy shit. I did not expect her dyeing her hair.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay. Maybe we're gonna date Shadowheart. Maybe that haircut is what Tabaluga needed. How do you feel, Lizelle? How's it feel to chew 5 gum? Oh my god.
New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
The hair, Lizelle. It's the hair, but you're looking pretty fucking badass, I'm not gonna lie, like the veins and all. It's a look. Hey, there's Scratch. And I'm gonna have a talk to the with the druids and see if they have any advice. Wait. I gotta do my setup. Hey, buddy.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Oh, I'm a half mind flayer. But don't be alarmed.
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
You stay away from her. She's mine.
My resplendence honors yours.
Do we have any
Pray,
new
ask,
questions?
And I will tell.
Starion? How do you feel? We kind of left you out of everything. I'm a bit sorry about that.
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Oh, you're jelly. You're just jelly. What do you think about the tadpole?
Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No.
Why?
I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
That's alright.
If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an Illithid and its Githyanki's slave. I'm not going to submit to this. Don't ask me again.
I won't. I won't. You're just taking... We need somebody to watch the camp while we go adventuring. Oh, Helson.
When I first met you,
You're afraid,
saving
yeah.
yourself from Ceremorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions.
Little bitch
but I
boy.
truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
Oh, it's fine. I imagine it would have been hard to convince. There wasn't even like a persuasion option, like on the others. Okay, I mean, don't worry about like the black, you know, that's just aesthetic. Purely for aesthetics. Where's Jaheira? My girl. Where does she sleep? Oh yeah, up here. But yeah, I like Shadowheart's new look. That I did not expect that to happen. But of course it makes sense.
If you have business to conclude before we march, have it done. The road to Baldur's Gate is long, and the city needs us.
Everyone noticed Shadowheart, but no one cares about Tavaluga's brain, yeah. There she is again! She's right behind me, isn't she? She's gone. She's fast. She keeps popping up in this one cutscene. But it's so cool. I love that for Shadowheart. I'm so glad, girl.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
She seems happier. She just seems like more lighthearted. She should be called Lightheart instead of Shadowheart.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Does she still think the same way?
How are you holding up?
Yeah.
Don't
Okay,
be so
stop it,
modest.
stop it. Don't praise me. I'm bad with praise. Okay, I guess we're leaving camp. Oh, we gotta give Lizelle her dex buff for lock picking. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing that a lot in Baldur's Gate. And I guess we're hitting the road. We're hitting the road to Baldur's Gate. And that was Act 2. We're officially done with Act 2.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Wow. Oh my god. There's gonna be so much shit to do here. And this is only... Like, Baldur's Gate is over there. This is only the way towards Baldur's Gate. Wow. Okay, there's nothing up here. Dude, this has me excited. Oh, Shadowheart leveled up. Level 10. She gains a 5th level spell slot. Divine Intervention. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's aid. Once used, this can never be used again. So that's how they're doing Divine Intervention, huh? And we gain a cantrip. Let's go with light. That makes sense for her. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the selection of spells. Speak with Dead we don't really need. Let's get one more. Planar Binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Target must be a celestial, elemental, fae, or a fiend. That sounds good. Awesome. Oh, can't believe it. Finally going here. Okay, there's some boots. Backpack. Bunch of backpacks. Who leaves a potion of superior healing? Calling catch.
Let's have a look.
Who just leaves that in a backpack? That's hella expensive. And a greater one. But the only one who's not level 10 now is us. Okay, I'm saving the game.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
What? Oh, I saw her last night. Haha, am I right? Karlach, right? No. But what's your name?
Jenna. And my cat is Grub. He's shy. I'm not. My mum is called Emery. She went to go get some herbs for her spots. She was sick, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Oh, shit. Are you hungry? Here, have a sandwich. There you go, kid.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. And,
Okay.
I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Wait, hey. You stay right here. I'm not done with you. I want to... God damn it. Oh, I'm terrible with kids. Dude, there's so many people here. Hello, sir. What happens if I drop 2,000 gold in front of this beggar? Here! Look, everybody, he's not poor anymore. The day is saved. Buddy, you can just take one. It's right there. Okay, then don't. I tried. Oh my god, there's so much happening everywhere. Oh, where do I go? Where do I start? I want to save the game. I want to start with a pee break. We're gonna do a little pee break. And then we're right back. And go into this utter madness. I have no idea how they're gonna make this not become a clusterfuck of side quests. But I'm here for it. I see you in a minute. Alright, people. Are you ready? We're gonna start over here. Hello!
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Whoa. Wait, what?
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
What?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Wait, what's going on? I wanna send you home.
There now.
Welcome to Rivington. South, Coast Way. North, Worms Crossing.
Okay, what's happening here? Bunch of dead people. Flaming Fist helmet. Fist Osmond. What's up? What happened here?
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
What is the Steel Watch?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Are they like the big guns of Baldur's Gate? Oh shit. There's just a pile of... Oh my god, there's a pile of corpses. He was not lying. Can I go in here? Hello? Ooh, what's in here? Roll of remove cars. Yoink. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here, but let's roll with it. Good day. Hello. Ooh. So much healing. Does this guy notice? Hey, buddy.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Are you not gonna scold me for being up here? Okay.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Okay, so these are like refugees or something. Kind of sad. Damn, there is so much opportunity now. What is happening here? Gleeful Clong. Who the fuck is that? Arthur Gregorio. Ben Golwitz. Dimples Baxter. Okay, I want to talk to Gleeful Clong first.
I'm not paid to talk. If you want something, speak to Zenobia.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the ox. Are you Zenobia?
Try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
I'm glad he's happy. Yeah, we gotta find the strange ox eventually. He said to meet him in Baldur's Gate. And then he teleported away. So we're talking to Zenobia. Good day.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Denuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
What the fuck?
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Oh, there's gonna be so many characters here. Does no one we meet ever get along?
Not if they're trying to help themselves to other people's property. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
The thing about detect thoughts is, I think it's a wisdom roll, and we're pretty bad at that. So that never really works out. And it seems like I think the people notice if you do it and you don't do it right. What do I do? It's always heartening to see a true philanthropist out in the wild. Let's flatter him a little bit.
Excuse me? I'm exceedingly charitable. Ask anyone in this wretched town. It's one thing to donate extremely generously to those less fortunate than oneself, and quite another to give away one's entire house. I'm a very magnanimous individual,
inside fade,
but
guy.
this is my home.
That's great.
Either
That's
they
great.
leave, or I'll make them.
Intimidation. Let him stay or make you leave and never come back. Oh, that's a hard roll. That's a hard roll. Do I have to do it? Oh, I have to do it. Okay, we're going guidance. Yeah, we're going all out. That's a 12. 17. Plus 8 is 25. Plus 4 plus 1. 30. I mean, we look pretty intimidating now. Sit down, son. This is not your house anymore.
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me.
Excuse me?
You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
What guild?
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Yeah, how much?
Just a little something. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
500? Sure, here, take it. Choke on it.
Smart decision, sweetheart.
I mean, we're
Well,
hella
boys,
rich.
We did what we were paid for. Let's leave this lot to their misery.
That's literally like loosely in Tabaluga's pocket, yeah. Okay. So those guys are leaving. That's pretty good. We saved the game. Thank God that went well. And we got a level up. So now we have everybody on level 10. We gain a cantrip. We gain... What is that? Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Whoa. That's kind of insane. Friends. I could get friends or poison spray. Ooh, 3d12. 1%er. Yeah. That's him. That's our boy. Okay, what should we get? Armor of Agathis, Misty Step. I like Hypnotic Pattern. That's a pretty big AoE. They cannot attack you. They cannot move or act for 2 turns. Hypnotic Pattern is a pretty powerful spell. And we could replace a spell. Counter spell we used a lot. I never use Hunger of Hadar. Let's replace that. And let's grab Demon. We're like on, I'd say we're like 5 sessions away from Baldur's Gate. Like seeing how far away we still are, it's kind of insane. Let's go with Misty Step. That's always a solid one to have. But yeah, we're all level 10 now. We found out that the dream visitor in our dreams, great sentence, Aaron, is actually a mind flayer. And they gave us a special tadpole that makes us half a mind flayer. And I connected to it. Lizelle connected to it. Lizelle actually ate it. And Shadowheart dyed her hair.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before.
Look at that.
And I could
She's so
be back
pretty.
where this all started.
And she looks happier. But yeah, we're getting to Worm's Crossing. So the way it works is like, if this is Baldur's Gate, then you have like Baldur's Gate proper, and then it's like the outer city outside the walls, and then there's a path that kind of loops around and back, like a large hill that's like here, and then it crosses the river over Worm's Crossing that's here, and we're like in a town that is below Worm's Crossing. Like right. Why am I? No, no. Don't smile like that, Shadowheart. I don't like that. You mentioned Char followers might be watching us. Do you think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right
She
into the
went
Mother
grey
Superior's
from the
trap,
stress.
They have no reason to not tell me where to go.
As long as I'm willing to stroll right into the... Oh yeah, and Karlach broke up with us. She was like, we had a thing, but it never turned into anything because touching hurts because I burn. So maybe if we find somebody to cool her off a bit, it's gonna rekindle it. But honestly, I got like a little crush on Shadowheart now. Okay. What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Beluga has too much on the go to be fooling around with trifling hoes. I'd say Tabaluga is, like, canonically is a virgin. Like, he grew up outside of society. He never learned what sex is. Like, he's just like, oh, people date. I get that. But I don't think Tabaluga has boned anybody yet. I have a friend who rolled back 8 hours to a save he made a choice in because Karlach said one thing. Oh. Okay, what's going on in here? I helped you guys out. Are you happy?
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
You're quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
I mean, you're like the first people I meet. And who are you?
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
That would have been bad. Can I... Is it illegal for me to play the piano?
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls.
It's just cool to see what kind of sex organs lizards have. And I wish I didn't. Marchand. Curiosity kills the cat.
Indolence breeds madness.
Let's crack this one open. Why is this room locked? I basically own this house now. This can't be locked.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Save the game.
Need to find a way
Hello.
forward.
Arthur's private musings. Ooh, what? An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Oh, that's the guy who, like, he owns the house. I was curious about Tabaluga's sex life. I just told you he's a virgin. There isn't any.
Howdy, Paul.
Ooh.
Thanks for subbing.
Appreciate it. That's a big sub. That's 1 year. 12 months. Dope, amazing. Her ample bosoms fluttered like a dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. The very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love! Ah! Love! The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all, the priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer romping joy of it. Okay, the guy is a verified horn dog. Ooh, I'm gonna steal his outfit. Oh, there's a new hat. Dude, what is that outfit? Can I give that to... Would look good in that. That's like a Karlak. That's a Karlak color. What does that hat look like? Whoa.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to meet... Whoa. Do we like that hat, or do we stick with the one we've been using since session 1? Ah, that looks more like a wizard's hat. I'm going with my old hat. The old floppy hat. It's been a good companion. Dropping that. Karlak. Can you wear this?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
That looks fucking good on Karlak. Holy shit. That's a good outfit. God, we gotta find so many outfits. Because we're finally, like, in civilization. Where it makes sense. How do we look? Yes! Nobility. That's amazing. We gotta get Lizelle a new one. That looks like some fetish outfit. I don't feel good about that. It's probably, like, culturally... You know, like, it's a standard GIF. PJs. And Shadowheart just looks like she works as a barista. Dude, can we just all be in our civil clothes? Does that work? I mean, we're in town now, right? Oh my god, I love this game. Oh my god. A gold ring. Taking that. What else do we have here? Ooh. Letter to Mamsel Amira. Why are you making all of your party look like farts? Because we're all horny. Madame Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Sharess's caress. Oh, we talked about that. But I still haven't lived down my last experiences with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I'll hope you understand. What the hell? I want to talk to the guy. Like, that guy knows things. That guy certainly knows things. Where did he go? Who's this kid? Who's this kid? Hey, buddy.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
I decided recently that I need more space on my desk and I didn't have a standing desk yet. Solution, I got a 78 by 30. Thanks for the centimeters. Standing desk. Took all weekend to build and it weighs 55 kilos. Was it worth it? I always feel like standing desks are pretty dope. Like, how cool would it be if I could just push a button and my whole world moves up a little bit. Okay, what do we have here? Open that door. Oh, that just leads. Oh, I could have snuck in here. Okay, hop. Whoa. Whoa, did Lizelle just shadow step? What the fuck was that? Oh no, she has the veil. She's obscured. Then she gets some bonuses. Okay. Arthur's Mansion. We checked the Flaming Fist over there. That's Arthur's Mansion. Let's keep going this way. Going this way. So worth it. Stable as fuck. It's a regular up-down, but it also has 4 memory options. Where to be that I can just press. That's so cool. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening?
The hells was that?
Fuck.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city.
Dude, where is her lower body?
It's the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
Oh, you need to stay behind in camp for now. Amazing.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Ah, damn. They really went above and beyond. Oh, we meet again. The fateful meet. I didn't expect it to happen that quick. It's happening.
I want to have a word.
My. The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Oh, I'm fine. It's just I went into the wrong room and everybody died. Oh, goody. The ox with murder on its mind.
You proved yourself capable of the truth. Now here's another. I want to get into the city now. But it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox.
Yeah, and animals are not allowed.
But what if I was smaller? More
Big
discreet?
animals are not allowed.
Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
What form will you take?
This day has ended.
He's... I'm so sure he's a bad guy.
You don't worry about
Like, we're bringing the fucking devil into
good,
town.
quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we are inside the city wall.
Wait, you're gonna turn into an...
Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
He turned himself into an apple.
That's curious.
Oh, loot. What if I just leave the apple there? Cyric is the god of murder. That's the god of murder. Scroll of Circle of Death. And Scroll of Eye Bite. What are those spells? Sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding creatures. Whoa. Scroll of Eye Bite. Your eyes become black corridors, walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. What does that even mean? I mean, take it. Can I eat the apple? I was wondering that too. I cannot. Strange apple. I mean, let's pick him up. I'm gonna forget about this, but that sounds like fun. Right, Shadowheart?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm listening.
I just like checking in with everybody.
Hey, soldier.
Because you never know what they tell you. But I like that we look like some... We look like a band. We're a traveling band. And I have this strange apple on me. Interesting. It's like a Pokeball. Throw it at someone and let him transform back into an ox. Yeah, I wonder what happens if I just chuck the thing. Ooh, we can jump over here and go in through a hole. I don't know what this place is, but There's an opening. I just love that the game gives you so many different approaches on how to do things. Scroll of flesh to stone. Atrophy a foe, restraining them until they're temporarily turned to stone. The target will petrify. If it does not succeed its saving throw within 3 turns. Does that work on like anybody? Could I petrify like a random person in the street?
So don't make trouble.
What's happening here? What's going on, officer? We're here now. Don't worry.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
What? Geese? What's happening here?
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Almost all the options are Baldurian. Baldurian, your accent's Rivingtonian. That hardly counts, buddy. You don't even live in the walls.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through.
Lies.
Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
I call lies. Peddler of mementos. Who are you?
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
What's that mean?
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
What is that? Wait. You're one of those shard people, aren't you?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company.
Shit, do we have to kill this guy now?
I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Use your shared connection. Urge Shadowheart to lie. I want to let her handle it. I feel like she's grown as a person and she can decide her own fights.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
That was easy
Though if I
enough.
was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
That was not too bad, Shadowheart. You did well.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Sharons are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Dope.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
God, you guys are hella racist. Is everybody in Baldur's Gate like that? Yeah, there are not enough people helping.
Oh, no. You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Why are you sweating?
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Wait, he's the Archduke now? Oh, that's bad.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover.
I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
I'll mark more than your words. Praise the Absolute. I'm not gonna... You think all of the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Can I...
Wits and blades always sharp.
How do I do divine intervention? What can I do? 8d10 damage. Sunder the heretical. I can do resurrect fallen companions with half their hit points. Restore all nearby allies as if they have long rested. Whoa. That's powerful. Golden generosity. Call upon your deity to provide you with a rich bounty of potions and camp supplies. Or arm thy servant. Call upon your deity to grant you a legendary weapon. Forged in the fires of your holy bond. What? But we already have one. We have Salune's Spear of the Night. That's wild.
I'll see what I can learn. Back off and go talk to.
Oh, I didn't.
What to do?
Healing one is very good.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Gotta turn on the fire, lady. There you go.
Should mind my step.
Is that a merchant? Man at... Oh, that's the Nestor guy. Is set to go talk to him, right? Good day.
Donations?
I'll take one.
Very funny. You can make a donation to the refugees, or you can leave.
I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself. Oh my god.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
Okay, you guys wait outside. I got this. Requisitioned barn. Nestor's warning. Hello.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Can I have your helmet? No? Okay. What's going on here? What else do we have? There's a locked door. There's a little dwarf man running around. There's a warning. Nestor's warning. It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in this barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top, cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. Seems like a good guy. I respect that. Not gonna do anything funky. Yet. So... why am I in here? Am I missing something? Is it so I can, like, look at the supply? There's a pig! Oh my god, I didn't see you. Hello!
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
Why are you so articulate? You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Amazing. Is there nothing more I can say to him? Nope. Oh, donation chest. So we could fuck around with that. There's a music box. And a liar. A book. The Hungry Bullywug. Once there lived a bullywug whose name was Billy. His clothes were ragged, he never washed, and he spoke in tongues that nobody could ever understand. But the worst thing about Billy was that he was always hungry. First he ate all the food that was in his village, then he moved on to the villages nearby. Soon the entire region was starving because Billy could never have enough. Villagers offered to teach Billy how to farm so that he could make his own way, but Billy was lazy. Billy only ever wanted to live off the kindness of others. So that is what he did. One day the villagers decided they had enough. They had been forced to live off their supplies for months and were sick of it. And Billy, having gotten fat from eating all of their food, had started to look rather appetizing himself. Aww! A happy end. Pigs are always oppressive. Pigs will be pigs. Oh, I know this from the hit video game Baldur's Gate 3. That's cool. Okay, I didn't donate anything. I didn't donate anything. Hey, I'm back.
What are you still flapping your lips at me for?
Okay. Let's leave. Let's leave. Quick. Zindra Main.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
I'd be busy too if I was running out of lifetime. Dandy Fizzlepetal and Otterdance Fenton. What, sir? Your name is Otterdance.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
I cast banishment. I banish him to Avernus. Or not. Not yet. You can stay, sir. Hello, who are you?
Well, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Quite nice, isn't it? Oh, puppy! His name is Biscotti. Oh.
Oh, God! Are they gonna say it? What happens if they don't say it?
Say what? Say what? A good dog?
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff!
Wow.
Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
You, your dog is amazing, guys.
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
Oh no, it's an amazing
What was that,
dog.
my dear? Nothing, darling.
Biscotti. Good day. What are you looking at?
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
Keep going.
They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Well then, do your fucking paperwork right.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Are you okay?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
I love this. I love running around talking to NPCs. Like, you never know if they only have like half a sentence for you or if they lead to something more. But that's so fucking cool. I love that. They all have names.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell.
Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
I've been doing that in Starfield and it leads to a bunch of extra side quests. I love it. And if it like grows into it organically, it's the best. It's so cool.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together.
Wait, isn't that the lady from the Underdark?
Bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Can you say bitchin' again?
Sorry to burden you like that before. I should just try to remember the good days before we had to leave Barriskare.
I don't know where that is.
Garen.
I bet somebody drank it, Ma.
This guy's name is Grunge. Yes. Dude, there's even more people down here. What? But that's only like a scene. Yeah. Whoa. That chicken. What's happening here? Yeah, exactly. The merchant lady. It's the same face, and I think it's even the same voice actor. But it's a different character. Hello. What's happening here? Can't move the camera anymore. What's happening? I think there was supposed to be... No. Okay. Hello.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city. Wounded as he is. But we have to.
What's up with Grunge?
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
No, that's gonna kill Grunge. Grunge, buddy, what's up?
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
How did that happen?
Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Can I, Shadowheart, hit this man
Grunge a lot, Neil. I guess we could call our lives.
with a cure wounds?
Hope he'll be forgotten.
Take you.
Are you better?
Never a dull moment.
Don't worry about my wound. It gives me a reason to keep an eye on those Tangleford bright lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
I want to try something.
No time to dally.
We got Greater Restoration. Ah, that's only for Charm, Petrification, Stun, or Curse. I doubt that's gonna do anything. If healing didn't do anything... Yeah, then that's probably not gonna do anything either. Shame. Shame. Grunge,
No time to rest.
the Prison Bearers salute you.
Swift as my feet.
You are an honorary member now, even though I've just met you. Code Breath. Is that a hobgoblin?
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin.
Aw.
As if I could change that.
Maybe we can. Can we...
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Can we do like a disguise spell on him?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, I need like a scroll of true polymorph. Or alter self. Alter self works as well.
Very
Who the fuck is that? Hello.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Oh, you got that right. We are a bunch of perverts. Let me turn off the fire. So cool. I love it. Like, everybody has their little story. What happened to these chickens?
Starving folk tend not to.
Good day. What's going on here? Who killed those chickens?
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Oh, I got a strange apple you might want to check out. I've eaten apple, the chickens. Can I cast Speak with Dead on the chicken to find out what killed it? Ooh, there's so much hidden loot here. That's the third one. Remedial potion. You should have donated the apple. A lemon and a pear. I don't know what we're gonna do with the apple, but I'm gonna hold on to it. We gotta do something with it before we go inside. Even though I'm also curious to see what's gonna happen with it. There's a pyre. Alma. Andrew. Godfrey. Who are these people? Hello. Good day.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light.
Oh, this guy. Oh, he wanted to... did you kill the vampire?
I did not. Although I suspect you knew that much already.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
What's happening?
Frey Valdiskdorovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
Oh. Did they succeed?
They could not.
Im orak nete krasin netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No, that shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel, but this one is new to me.
I'm Tabaluga.
A friend met on the road, my lady. I told you of the stranger in the swamp. They killed not only that fen's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third.
Oh shit. Well, what is it?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador.
I mean, we're
For
going
years,
for that.
His foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
How am I meant to get in?
The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace.
Dope,
It may
that's
be
good
watched,
info.
but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did.
That's good intel. I'll have a look.
If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
You guys are cool. I mean, he wanted to kill Asterion, but I get the feeling that's only a means to get to this Cazador guy.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city. And it needs purging.
Okay.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire
That's a
parasite.
cool little birthmark you got there.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not
I see
cursed.
whispering.
I have my doubts.
Why are you whispering?
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right.
Oh, you don't know me. You don't know me, darling. I got this.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Who are you?
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Okay. No screaming children, count me in. What's in here?
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to. Can you turn away again? Can you like look in the direction you were looking before? So I can sneak in there? What's in there? Oh, it's probably just some of their stuff. I'm not gonna steal that. We're gonna help these guys out. The girl. Good old girl. What's up here? Oh, I'm pretty sure we would have met the... Oh, the... What's her name? I don't remember her name, but the one... Oh, look at that. The one bard lady in the Druid Grove. I'm pretty sure she would have been here. Ooh. The river. Then yeah, this is Worm's Crossing. This place is pretty nuts. And it's kind of wild to see it like that because I've been there in my D&D campaign. Like they crossed it from over there this way and then went south along the coastway to Candlekeep. So surreal to just see it like all fleshed out like that. What's going on with this? Oh, who are these? Are you guys on a date? Are you dating? How's it going, Buckton?
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is his skin green?
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
I'm casting... I have to do this at least once. I have to see what happens. Private picnic, huh? You say? Well, how do you like... Damn apples.
Violence is drawing the wrong kind of
Aw.
attention.
What if I talk to her again? That was so weird.
Please, we're not looking for a third wheel.
Not today, at least.
Whoa. Where's your date?
You couldn't give us a bit of space, could you? We don't get much time alone together. You couldn't give us a bit of...
Sunbeam. Why does nobody care? Nobody cares. Us? Like, yeah. What is he talking about? His girlfriend, like, suddenly flew away. It's not canon. It's not canon. Like, sometimes I just have to, you know. We talked about this. They're fine. They're happy.
Don't waste a step.
So that's where the chickens were. What is this thing? Circus poster. What?
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I hate it. I hate the circus. Let me have a little. There's a haystack. Investigate. Lizelle is just straight up flying now with the tadpole powers.
Next, I wonder.
So good.
Indolence breeds madness.
Come on, Karlak. Get that investigation. No, what is getting it?
At the ready.
There's a kitty cat. Oh, another one. This keep happening. I can't target the kitty cat. Oh, I almost hit Shadowheart. Okay, this is not a real cat. This cat does not exist. Lizelle? Quick. I hear screams. Guidance. Oh my god. Again. Oh, we're really low on fuse tools. There we go. There were screams coming from that. Hello? Anybody? Whoa. A sleeping mind flayer. Final warning. There's a stuffed owlbear toy.
Here we go.
This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debt, lest his creditor oust him and claim the mill for themselves. A brain-starved mind flayer. This creature's ability scores are reduced by 10, while racked with a ravening hunger for brain matter. But didn't he just eat a guy?
Something's on my mind.
Good day!
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer.
Or did he just turn? He might have just... Oh yeah, newborn.
Unattended. How fortunate.
Doesn't feel very fortunate. I want to wake it up. Hey, buddy! How's it going? You must be hungry.
Come no closer. You.
No.
What are you? What am I sensing?
Not food.
You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform.
This one is newly changed. Its body is weak. its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it, absorb its power.
Oh, our brain is
just
full.
like you did before.
Our brain is full.
Help me. I am so hungry.
What do you want? I have an apple. Did I hear you screaming before?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength.
I can fetch you a corpse, freshly killed, brain intact. Go find your own meal, even weakened, you're more powerful than anything out there. I'm not gonna bring you food.
Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
Big mistake. Big mistake. Yeah, we all go first. You done goofed up, buddy. You done goofed up.
You bow, or you break.
Chop chop. Chop chop. Go make the picnic murder canon and bring him the woman. Nah. Nah, we're good. We're just gonna chop this guy up. Little hard.
Still breathing.
Can I give him the final bonk? Clunk.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh.
Mind Flayer brain.
You can absorb its potential.
Windmill key. Absolute orders. Ring of Truthfulness. You gain advantage on insight checks. Oh, like catch. Gazelle, you hold that brain. I'm gonna read that. Crucial Alien, your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. See how that worked out for him. Dingus.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Little dingus.
Another step forward.
Damn. Oh, is that the there's the circus over there. Oh my god, there's so much to explore. I can't fucking believe it. There is so much. Whoa. What? What might be worth a look? Oh, this thing. People are burying too much loot. Scroll of Conjure Elemental. Oh shit. This is not minor elemental, this is like the big boy. Let's have a look. Scroll of Conjure Elemental. Where did that go? Where is it? Telekinesis, hold monster, dominate person. There it is. So we can do an air elemental. Oh, we can do proper elementals. Oh, wow. That's really strong. They have like 100 hit points. And stuff like an earth elemental can hit so hard.
Quite a
a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
What's going on here? Another dead chicken. Another earthquake.
What's going on?
That's just
The Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
okay. Okay, this is some story about a guy. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a god-stamped promise. They welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 70 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires and still that stench. Of course they didn't let us through the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivelers and sneerers. Had it with them, their sob stories, their entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. Where did that person go that lived here? Maybe it was a chicken. Can I go down there too? Dude, we can even go under Worm's Crossing. Bruh. Insane. I tell you. And this is only... this is not even Baldur's Gate. This is like the way to get there. Insane. Should we make a quick detour down there? Yeah, sure. Perception failed. But only on Shadowheart. Quickly have a look what's going on down here. Dagger root. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I can just... Yeah, let's quickly go over here. Money, crystal, and more resources, and back we go. Whee! Dude, that is so OP. That is so OP that you can just fly wherever. Like, imagine your full party having that. What's this place? There used to be a tunnel there.
Might be useful.
Rotting basket. There's a dead guy. Dead refugee. But damn. All the parkour you can do here.
Anything of use?
Good day. Gemless ring. Speak with that.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you? Where are you from? What's the last thing? Yeah, what's the last thing you remember?
Man, buying heirlooms. Vulture challenged him.
Okay. Tell me about the ring.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy.
Okay. Where are you from?
East. Fled armies. Lost everything.
And what happened to you?
Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness.
You got any relatives?
None.
The spell's power.
That's sad. So you just got pushed down here. And Lizelle keeps flying around. So a quick look down here. Ooh, ooh. This is so cool. These tools. Potion of greater healing, share a heart, there you go. Trying to spread it up a bit more. And another one. Scroll of Grease. It's been a while. Let's give that to Lizelle. Arrow of Acid. Backpack. Elixir of Radiant Resistance. Sounds good. Let's see what we find walking under this place. Oh, I see a big ass cave. Way at the end over there. And a small ass cave. Oh, where do I want to go? Let's go this way first before we head into the cave. My god. Belladonna. What is up here? Survival failed. Anybody? Nice. Old statue. Scroll of Wall of Stone. Raise a wall of non-magical solid stone. What the fuck? I kind of want to try to see what it looks like. Because it seems like as long as we're concentrating on it, it remains. Let me use that. Scroll. Flesh to stone, wall of stone. Whoa. It's... Whoa. And each pillar has 30 hit points. So I could theoretically... Fireball. Whoa. God, that's so cool. So fucking cool. Just the possibilities you have in this game. I can imagine that if you could do like a PvP mode. You could do such a fun PvP mode with like 3 versus 3. You just go in there and you just duke it out.
Never wanted
some weak ass stone. That was a 5th level fireball. That was a pretty chunky fireball. Yeah, let's quickly go down here. The traveler's chest. Some alchemical supplies.
Let's have a look.
There's a boat. With some loot. How do I get it? There we go. Ooh, there's steam clouds. Okay. Traveler's chest. Trapped.
Eager for battle.
Disarm. Lucky. And lockpick.
No simple task.
Oh, come on. We're so unlucky with lockpick checks.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Gold ring. A date was once engraved on the inside of this ring, but most of it has long since been worn away by time. Necklace of elemental augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals certain type of elemental damage, add your spell casting modifier to the damage. Meh. Okay. Let's split that. Split that. I take one of these. Shadowheart, Zell, and Karnak. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
That's that. Let's start approaching place. Fresh corpse. Oh, this is a big place. What the hell?
No traps, please.
Perception failed.
Looks like a trap there.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Gazelle. There's way more. They're hard to disarm. There's probably way more.
Let's move.
Looks like a trap there.
Okay. Oh, Karlak. Karlak, you got your foot on it. Karlak. Please. Don't be silly. You know what? We could probably... Oh, Karlak. Oh, God. We could probably get everybody over there individually. Right? So if I fly... That doesn't do anything. Then Lizelle flies. That's going fine. Karlak is probably jumpy enough. Make her jump there.
Saddle up.
He's through. Shadowheart.
Onward.
Shadowheart, we're just gonna have you. What are you gonna do? Jump there. Then you can jump here. And there we are.
Looking ahead.
Hell yeah. Teamwork.
The gods are watching me.
Teamwork can be everybody just doing everything individually. Oh, I should talk. Oh, who's this guy? Dying Stone Lord Fug. Whoa.
Come to finish the job.
Who are you?
An idiot. That's who. I started a fight I couldn't bloody win. By the gods, it hurts. Help me, please.
Try to heal him. I want to try to heal him.
No. It's too late for that. No potion or spell can fix this.
Are you sure?
Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now.
Perception check failed. I'll stay with you until the end, but I won't speed your passage. Let's talk it out. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
I serve you death on a plate, and still you refuse to eat.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Excuse me. Could you stop doing that? Oh, it's fucking... What?
So, you're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall.
Oh, shit.
Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that.
Why is she just hanging out here randomly?
His black hand can't choke the spit from. He will not leave you bloodless for long. He will twitch you by the sinews, a puppet jerking and jabbing at his command. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Counterspell. Oh, fuck.
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Can I talk to this? Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me? Okay, he doesn't want to talk. Fresh corpse. Ooh. Going on. Oh, this. How fucking big is this place? What? Dude, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna call it a day here because I feel like this is gonna be a bigger endeavor to get in there. But we're in Act 3. I'm having a blast. This is so fucking... Like, everything about this so far was dope. Can't wait to do more. The whole Mind Flayer thing, Orpheus. That lady just now, insane. I wish you a good one. If you missed something, there was like some important stuff at the start. There's gonna be a VOD on the YouTube. Check that out. And I see you tomorrow for more BG3. Rest of the week is probably gonna be... What else are we gonna do? Oh, we still got Dave the Diver. I think we're getting close to the end on that one. And maybe some Crab Champions. Or Deep Rock. There's like an Oktoberfest thing going on in Deep Rock. Maybe we're gonna be doing that. Have a good one. I see you around. Bye-bye.